These hands have grown wise in the art of the woodcut. They are the hands of Jacob Steinhardt, one of today's old masters of printmaking. In this film, you will see Steinhardt demonstrate how he created one of his famous woodcut prints, Street with Trees. Street with Trees began in Jerusalem in 1937. Something caught Steinhardt's eye, perhaps a figure in the archway, and he envisioned a picture that would characterize the ancient city. His first creative task was to draw the scene in crayon. Back in his studio, he developed this into an ink brush drawing, thinking at once in the terms of a woodcut. He selected then a piece of cherry plywood and brushed over this a brown stain so that his chisel marks would show light and clear. He next put a piece of carbon paper on a piece of tracing paper and made a tracing of his ink drawing. It is, of course, one of the nuisances of any printing process that the type, woodcut, or whatever, inevitably is in reverse to the print made from it. After he has his first tracing, he places his carbon paper directly on his plywood. Turns the tracing on the tracing paper over and redraws his lines. This is the double tracing necessary to get the print like the drawing instead of in reverse. Next, on the woodblock, he recreates his ink drawing. Now he sharpens his V-gouge and commences the actual cutting. He rotates his block so as to present the easiest position for his hand. He begins by outlining the silhouette of the trees and describing the horizontal movement of the sky. But insofar as it is possible, he works all over at once, developing the picture as a whole. Now he takes a proof print, inking the block with a roller or brayer. A great variety of papers is suitable for woodcut printing. By experiment, each artist finds what he likes best. This first proof lets him judge how best to proceed. Steinhardt puts a piece of paper on the table, places the block ink side down upon it, turns block and paper over, and rubs the paper lightly with the candle to ready it for his burnisher. This he presses hardest on the areas he wants to print darkest.